Thanks for watching the weekly update for Holly Hills Harbor, Selby on the Bay, and Selby Heights. Hello. Thank you for taking time to look at the weekly update for Selby on the Bay, Selby Heights, and Holly Hills Harbor. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at Anne Arundel County General in the last 24 hours, the number of homes that have come and gone off the market. It's rather surprising how many houses move in and out on a daily basis. But last 24 hours, 19 new coming soons came in, 4 new active, and 2 back to active. Now, what that means is they're coming on the market. The 19 coming soons usually will be only available to real estate agents to view in the MLS until the 21st day at the latest, but usually about 2 weeks. So there's 25 homes that just came on the market in the last 24 hours. Now, what happened on going off the market? Look at this. Active, under contract, pending, closed, and temporary off the market. Those 4 numbers total 95 homes. So a huge number of homes disappeared off the market versus what came on. Homes do not stay on the market very long, sometimes a day or two, if they're priced correctly. And priced correctly, quite frankly, usually is underneath the appraisal, but they never appraise as high as they sell for. A lot of homes are being sold well over asking price. The problem is getting the appraisals to work. The other thing that's happening is you notice this pending. Pending simply means that there's no contingencies. So a huge number of houses are coming off the market as pending, which means maybe no finance contingencies, no home inspection contingencies. There's a lot of as-is contracts being written right now, where the buyer is buying it as is. Sometimes they do as-is with right of termination. That's a little different, but nonetheless, it means as-is. Now, we're going up to cards and favorites, and we're going to go into the micro. Now, once again, this would be Selby on the Bay, Selby Heights, and Holly Hills Holly Hills Harbor. There's total about 900 homes, but this is all that happened in the last week, actually. One closed today, well, actually Friday. 2 came into coming soon, and they're still there. Okay. And then we got active 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 4 active homes on the market. I'm going to be showing this one actually tomorrow morning. I did go in it over the weekend, saw it. Rather nice house, unusual floor plan, but a ton of land with this particular home. A lot of it is in floodplain, though. I will tell you that. It's in the 100-year floodplain. Some of it's in the 500-year floodplain. The house itself is not in the floodplain. Now we go on down here to active. These 2 homes went under contract. One been on the market for 186 days, one on the market for 4 days. Current price $675 and $559. Wow. All right, now temporary off the market. 211 Holly Road is off the market. I don't know why. That's the one I remember. I think it was on the market 12 days, and it's just been sitting there. Temporary off the market. The counter doesn't change as long as it's temporary off the market, so you know. Then pending. 2 new houses are pending. One was on the market for 6, one was on the market for 32. They now have contracts, and those contracts are non-contingent. This particular one is a new home. I want to go up and look at this waterfront home real quick. You might like this. Nice water view. Nice flat yard, concrete driveway. Looks like pretty high quality construction. They've obviously staged it, and it shows very, very well. I just saw these light fixtures in another house. These range hoods are really popular too. I've seen them in some of the open floor plans. It's quite effective. It really does pull the smoke up and into it pretty fast. They did a nice job on this one. This is really a nice upscale house. I like the flooring, probably luxury vinyl plank. Same thing, ceramic backsplash. Oh, there's a close-up of that range hood. And wow, the refrigerator is built in. I can't tell the brand, but it looks like it might be a Sub-Zero or a Viking. Once again, a little more of the water view. There's a pier out there. I assume that pier goes with this house. I may run by and see this one. I have not been to it yet. Uh, haven't been fortunate enough to have a waterfront buyer recently. Nice wide base plate and encasement windows. Good looking ceramic granite in the bathrooms. Stacked washer and dryer. Is a heat pump. And I don't see the outside unit. I don't know where it's sitting. The air conditioning unit would tell me if it was in a floodplain or not. I just don't see it, so it can't tell me. Probably is in a floodplain. Uh, that means that lower level. If it is, right there's a vent. Yep, more than likely it's in a floodplain. And the bottom line is that does not have a finished area underneath it, but you can park your car in there, and that's usually what people do. They use it for garage space. The logic being that if the house is going to flood, you'll move the car. But this is really, really a nice looking house. Good feel to it. All right, enough of my rambling about that. Let's get back to. Let's go to tabular. That's the math on the houses. Quick breakdown. Coming soon. We got almost a little over $2 million worth of houses coming soon, and that is mostly this waterfront property, by the way. Then you come down to active. We got 4 houses active, a little over $2 million worth of real estate. You'll also notice something. These guys have been on the market for a while. It's unusual for a house right now, if it's priced right, to stay on the market much more than usually 20 days is really stretching it. It's been climbing a bit. As interest rates go up, the pool of buyers is starting to narrow down. Now we go down here to this under contract. This one just went under 4 days ago. It's moved really quick. Wow. Anyhow, that's $1.3 million worth of real estate. And up here it was $2.1 million worth of real estate. Then we got the one that's temporary off the market. And like I said, it's been there for a while. I don't know why, because it is temporary off the market. I have much interest in it. And then, of course, status pending. Well, status pending means these are non-contingent contracts. And look at the number of days. 6/32, 1919. They sold really fast. $1.1 million worth of real estate. And then closed. One that was on the market for 8 days. It sold for 96% of the asking price. That's what this number means. So it was priced at $465, ended up selling for $450. We've seen a real rush of a lot of houses selling well over asking price. This one is an exception, of course. And of course, status all 12, basically $7.8 million worth of real estate. And the previous pricing doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, it does. Because this one was at 718. This is obviously a typo, but it got into the MLS somehow. So 7.8 million in real estate is currently active in some way, shape, or fashion in the 3 neighborhoods: Selby on the Bay, Selby Heights, Holly Hills Harbor. Okay, glad you took a minute. Also, at the end of this video, if you look, there will be a QR code come up. You can simply zoom in on that QR code with your camera and follow that link to figure out what your house value is. If you'd like additional information, then you can always contact me. Hope you're having a great day. See you next week.